Hey, this is Scott Cook, and here's just a few of my pictures from El Ferrol from September of 1995 all the way up until January of 1996. Throughout this slideshow, I'm also going to read excerpts from my mission journal during that time. September 16th, 1995. I got to El Ferrol after a beautiful drive from La Coruña. Looks like a cool place. I was greeted by the district. My new companion, Elder Lamont, seems pretty cool. He really doesn't look like the Buscabobo picture of him was. He's really blonde and a pretty big dude. After unpacking, we did some pancarta on Calle Real, which is a nice little Casco Viejo type place. Later on, we went to family home evening and left early to go to a basketball game. The member who took us was Sarah, and her kids were Reyes and Javier. After the game, they went and got a ton of autographs. We got a ride home from one of the athletes. Fun first day. I think I'm going to like this place. September 22nd, 1995. This morning at Pancarta, Elder Luce and I played a contact game where we take turns picking for each other people to contact. I kept picking weird-looking people and big groups of girls and policemen for Luce to contact. I don't think he's going to want to play this game with me anymore. September 26th, 1995. We played basketball in the park, and during one of the games, with a couple of Spaniards, I threw down a really hard dunk, and the guy guarding me said, "Joder, tío," which I won't translate. October 4th. It's P-Day today, and I did my favorite thing, which is, of course, sleep in. One of the cool facts that we learned was that Franco was born on the same street that we live on. Spanish people like to party all night, and there's always barf on the street. October 5th. We were doing pancarta tonight, and the 32-year-old beautiful lady named Monse, who works in the shoe store across from where we do pancarta, came and talked with us. She's always pulling faces at us from inside her shop. October 11th. Today was an awesome P-Day. We went to some abandoned fort called San Felipe. We had a great time exploring it, but I guess it's illegal to be there. There was a Coast Guard who spotted us, so we had to hide from him, which made it even funner. October 14th. We took a train out to Josefina's house. She's an ex-missionary and taught Institute. The countryside here in El Ferrol is so amazingly beautiful. I never could have imagined being in such a pretty place on my mission. When we got to Josefina's, her mom was crying. She was speaking Gallego the whole time, but we found out that Josefina had crashed her moto scooter on the way to work and bashed her head pretty bad. October 16th. 3 punks in their 20s said something really rude to the sisters, so we chased them down and made them come back and apologize. After that, we visited Josefina in the hospital, and after, as we're waiting for the bus, Sister Rodriguez gave my companion a bloody nose by sticking her lollipop up his nose. October 17th. We were teaching a lesson to a guy named Jose Carlos, whose mom is an internal investigator. I was doing the teaching, and I was doing pretty good, when all of a sudden, right in the middle of the lesson, he asked what chingar meant in English. And then he told Monse, "Estás como un tren." And then, after the lesson, my companion asked what he was going to do tonight, and instead of saying pray, he made gross hand gestures. Later, while doing street contacts, some lady came up to me and said she loves me and wanted me. I said, thanks. She said I was guapo, and I said, yeah, him too, pointing at Elder Heath. And then she said, no, he's ugly, and that she wanted me. And she said she wanted to get it on with me. I didn't really know how to react. After that, an older guy that Sister Rodriguez contacted invited us all into a bar for drinks. And as we were talking to him, he stands up and starts doing stretches. We thought he was all just trying to be funny or something, so we're all totally laughing at him. But then he told us he was actually doing it to keep blood circulating or for his pacemaker or something like that. And we felt bad. October 20th. Manuel let us see his birth certificate, and we told him it was his birthday. He got all weird and started dancing and jumping around. He didn't even know it was his birthday. We sang to him, and he started dancing and shaking his butt and everything. So I'm running out of space. No more journal entries, but I just want to say that El Ferrol was amazing and some of the best memories from my entire life. I still have some of the lifelong friendships I made there, and that's where we met Carol and Woody, And the members in that branch were amazing, and I really wish them the best and hope everyone's doing really well.